are a couple of real phenomena that have kind of rocked the wine world in the last few years. One is natural wine and the other is orange wine. Two terms which some people think are kind of synonymous in that a lot of natural wines do have this kind of orangey colour, but not necessarily so. Natural wines have to follow quite strict criteria, being made only from organically grown grapes, being made using only indigenous yeasts, not yeasts introduced from a laboratory. Lots of different things that go into the definition of natural wine. Orange wine, on the other hand, is simply taking colour from white grape skins. Normally when you make a white wine, you crush the grapes first to get the juice, and then you ferment only the juice, so there is no colour, no tannin, no pigment coming from the skins of the grapes. But there's been a trend now, based on ancient winemaking cultures, to ferment white wines with their skins, to leave them in contact with the skins for quite a long time, in this case 3 weeks, to leach some of that colour and some interesting different kind of flavours and aromas and textures from the grapes that you wouldn't normally get by only fermenting juice. So, the wine itself, this is the Alpha Box and Dice Golden Mullet Fury Semillon and Viognier, and it comes from McLaren Vale in Australia, and it's for sale at the moment for £13.99 from an online retailer called Quaff. There are a few other retailers listed at the end of this video. So this wine, made from 66% Semillon, 34% Viognier, and actually made very sensitively and cleverly. They picked the Semillon nice and late in the year so that it got over those kind of green herbaceous notes that Semillon sometimes has, and they picked the Viognier early so that it didn't develop into the kind of bigger alcoholic, slightly blousier style that Viognier can do. So they've kind of tempered the wine in the middle, ended up with only 12.7% alcohol, and a wine that is not herbaceous, but it's also not kind of fully fruited and overblown. 18 months in old oak barrels. On the nose, oh, can you see the colour, by the way? A piece of white paper just so that you can see just how kind of brilliant golden buttercuppy yellow this wine is. That colour coming from the skin contact. On the nose, well, that's fascinating. Lots of kind of straw and hay, a bit of a kind of Cox's pippin apple note, so a kind of nutty style of apple in there also. Something lightly earthy, bit of lemon rind, a little bit of a kind of bready yeastiness. Lots going on here, and as you can see, not a lot of it to do with the kind of fruit profile that we might sometimes expect from a white wine. And on the palate, very dry, almost Fino sherry-like in a way, both in aroma and in flavour. Lots of texture here, lots more of that kind of straw and nuttiness, but there is a lovely cut of a kind of lemon curd or a lemon zesty kind of fruit and acidity in there too. It's a wine that is a kind of beginner's introduction to the style of orange wines, I guess, the style of natural wines, though this does not claim to be natural. With that texture, with those dry, savoury elements, with that slightly Fino-like quality that's so unlike a lot of commercial Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio, for example. This is the Alpha Box and Dice Golden Mullet Fury. You can read the website, their website, or the back of the label to find out where that strange name comes from. 2015 vintage, for sale at £13.99 from Quaff, an online retailer, and the list that's about to come up. This is my unusual but very good wine of the week.